find us on a Thursday. Off to go and get something again. This one should be quite interesting. People will like this one. So we're asked by a customer we've done lots of work for before to go and buy one of these and then to completely restore it back to a new pin. So we're disappearing off into deepest, darkest Dorset at 7 o'clock on a Thursday morning and go and get it. Coffee, cigarette things that, you know, don't need to tell me it's killing me. I know. Let's be honest, since I popped out, it's been a downward spiral. So I knew that. Anyway, so me and Fudge, we're off to go and collect Mk1 Golf GTI. So we're going to Chard or something like that. In Somerset to go and collect it. Then we probably weren't supposed to tell everyone where the van was.
Yeah. But they won't know the actual address.
No, but people work these things out and then go and steal things. Mind you, I suppose actually, because we'll have removed it by then.
Yeah.
It's a bit pointless going and stealing anything because he won't be there anymore, will it?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, it should be all right. Right, car loaded, stop for sustenance on the way home. I need a bacon sandwich. So, HTT 519Y. Lad had owned it since 1999, 2000. Last on the road in 2008. And basically, we bought this for a customer. We're going to turn that back to totally original minty Mk1 Golf GTI. It's got a 1.8 16 valve out of the Mark II in it at the moment. But we have all the original parts, engines, bits and bobs, so we can go back. He's a good lad. He's one of the sensible ones that kept everything. So I'm going to spin us the camera around. We'll have a quick look around it. Yeah, so body-wise, it's pretty straight. Got some Carlos Fandango BBS type wheels on it with some centre caps. They're available if anyone wants those because we don't need them. We've got some originals. I mean, she's pretty reasonable. Right colour. Right car, right interior. Had about 10 owners, but that's standard Mk1 Golf GTI these days. But we will build, I say I've got the fourth wheel, we'll make that look like a brand new pin. We've got some engine spares and bits and bobs, the gearboxes, the rest of it is stacked in the car. Single headlight, Mk1 Golf GTI, look at that. Right, man's going to go and eat bacon sandwiches and coffee. Well, not eat coffee, drink coffee. Right, so you find me underneath the Mk1 Golf GTI. So, obviously we had the best look as we could when we bought it. So what we really ought to do now is have a proper inspection, check that we haven't bought an absolute pile of poop, which I'm quite sure we haven't, and see what the structural condition of this thing is like. No, it's the best bet to start at the back. Now, we knew the back valance was a bit manky, so that's going to need attending to, and then the same over there, but that's acquirable. And then a little bit up in there, and if we swing round over here, we're going to have to get But that's not bad. So chassis legs, lovely. That all works. Yeah, it's not bad. It's all been painted. I don't think it's ever touched a road. There's a bit of flakiness there, but it's all going to have to be shot plastered. And floor pan's lovely. Tank's all right. Got a bit on the back of the spare wheel carrier, but that's fine because lots of these got cut out years ago. So we need to attend to that and that, but that can all go in as part of the valance. So excellent. Floor pan's good. There's the centre gear tunnel. We've got a bit of crushing here where someone's picked it up with a ramp at some point, so or a jack. That's more jack. We'll need to cure that. But no, she's looking all right. Same over here, squashed on the front. I'll have to have that back out again, but it's not rusty. What do we like? All polybushed. Sadly, all that's going to have to come out because we are going back totally original. Steering rack's nice. You see it hasn't been on the road for a while because we've got quite a lot of spiderage again. Part of my life. So coilovers, they're having off. They're coming off. I mean, you can see by the state of the brake discs that this thing has not run or moved with any of this on. So up in the inner flitches in the front. Yeah, front cross member's good. Front cross member's lovely. Front valance, little bit there where someone's dinked it, but it's not rusty. So I want a bit of panel beating to get that back. That's pretty standard Mark 1, they get caught. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll creep up top a minute and go and show you under the bonnet and everything else. Obviously there's a big Mercedes there. It's like retro workshop today. Fudgy is Peugeot fixing. Right, top side of the car. So we quickly got the doors open. Now as you'll see in here, we do have quite a reasonable original dashboard. It's not all mummed at the top at the front. We do have the original seats, which is really handy. It's original seats, original carpets. Back seat is in it. There lies the original steering wheel and dash clocks. So that Momo thing is going to go. The fella had the roof painted a few years ago. We don't think it's actually hiding anything. The sunroof isn't quite set properly, and he did point that out when we bought it. And obviously it has the bee sting aerial at the back, which you shouldn't have. So that'll have to go. But I mean, she's pretty straight down the side. Lights in the back, I'm assuming, look right. Bumpers look right. We've got a top quality collection of stuff in the back there that's going to need unloading. I think all the door pocket bits are in the front. Door cards are the originals, and the doors are good. No one's moved the mirrors because people used to have a terrible tendency for moving them up here. Still got its twin wipers. No one's done the single on it. I mean, the main thing it has got is this. So this is going to need to come out. That is an 1816 valve out of a Mark II GTI. Engine is good, but obviously it's no good for us. But it's still got its K-tronic on it. And I mean, we have the only real upper bit of gout is here on the corner of the screen. But if I swing over there, you'll see leaning against the bench there is an entire cut-out windscreen panel out of a convertible, same bottom corner. Wings is good. Doors is good. I did break the door handle trying to open it earlier, so I'll find one of them. So we'll send the seats off to be reupholstered. I've actually got a big overspill of this fabric, strangely enough. So the Momo needs to go. We'll just get rid of that. That can go out here. It's rubbish. But I mean, the dash is pretty unmolested. We've got to look at it. It's all just sort of sat in here anyway, so saves us a load of stripping down. Might mean we've got to find a million screws when we get to it. Centre console, that's good. And then we've even got the right gear knob. Headlining is torn at the back, but we'll not worry about that. And I'm not sure the roof is the right colour, to be honest. Not that matters either, because it's going to end up bare metalled. So as you can see, the quality of the headlining is a bit questionable. That's going to have to go. And we've got a vast collection of bits, including the new Volkswagen lunatics. Look at that. that is genuino Volkswagen quick rack for a Mk1 GTI, so that'll be for sale on eBay at some point in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is fish through, unload this thing. I have a tiny little bit of gook on the corner of the boot coming on there, so that'll need attending to. Find a deck lid for it, and I've just squashed my steering rack, haven't I? Idiot. Oh no, that's all right. I'll put it back in the boot anyway. Even the one working gas strut works. Well, the one gas strut works. Yeah, so I'm quite chuffed with the said purchase. Bonnet's solid. I mean, little bit specks of surface rust, but nothing killer. Hinge points are good. Even a plastic tray is under the front. Single headlight grille, which is right as far as I know for the Eurocar. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's not got any wiring for a second set of lights. So here starteth Project Mk1 Golf GTI, I suppose. So get rid of the wheels, get rid of the engine. There is a temptation. I don't think this engine's ever run in this car. Maybe to see if we could get that started before we take it out. Not sure it's even worth the effort. On the upside though, there is a use for that. We go out here. So there's the windscreen panel, the second one, that's handy. 606 turbo diesel in W124 she's into. Right, let's go wobbling through the office. And sat out here on a lorry, like you do, is a big bumpered Mark II Golf GTI, 16 valve, with out. You can clamber up on the back of the old T1. Has been ruined by someone. Let me put this up here. And it's got one of them in it. So that's a 225 BAM, sort of half slung in there. What this could really do with is an 1816 valve put back in it to make it right. So I might just have acquired one of those. Handy. So might have a 225 BAM for sale possibly in a minute, or if my mate Dave who owns this doesn't want to do that, we'll have a 1816 valve out of a Mark II. But I mean, this thing's pretty original. I'm going to creep down here. Say, top quality pile of stuff. Wiring could do with a bit of a clean, but it's got the right interior in it, isn't it? Lack of a headline in. But it could be made into quite a nice thing. Structurally sound. Just wants a bit of love, like everything in this world. Oh, let's try jumping down here. So we've had a quick look round it. It's not rusty. I don't think we're going to try and get this 1816 valve to go. Mainly because I'd have to fit fuel pumps, cage electronic systems, an ignition system, because it doesn't have one of those, and a load of other stuff. And to be honest, if I do all that, it's completely pointless. And I love starting stuff, but this might be, as this is a customer car, because yeah, I don't want to touch the wiring harnesses, I don't want to bolt things to it, I don't want to kick it too hard. It's got to go back to being mint. So what we will do, obviously, is this is the start of another Volkswagen restoration. So if you want to watch me, Fudge, and a load of other people make this look like a brand new pin, I'll explain the cunning plan. So I've got the original engine, I'm going to sort that. That needs to go back in. But first, this car, probably the next video on it, needs to be completely stripped to a bare shell. So everything has to come off. So basically, wheels, suspension, wheel arch batch, the wrong engine, the wrong gearbox, bumpers, lights, and then we need to basically rub all the paint off of it, bare metal it, attend to the pieces of panel work that need doing. So it's going to want a new rear valance. It's going to want, where some idiots jacked it up on either sill and bent it, doing. That windscreen piece over there, so all the glass will obviously come out at the same time. Windscreen wipers, electrical wiring, looms, everything. Total bare shell. I don't want anything left in it. And then obviously roof paint off, sunroof cartridge out, because that needs work anyway. And we will completely strip this Golf and then attend to its welding needs. So this strut here might actually come out completely. I don't like the welding on that. There's a little bit under there, under the front bar, below where it's been leaking in there, that someone's put a plate in. Don't like that either. And then we're going to completely strip every inch of paint off of it, and then it can go to the body shop. That'll be expensive for a proper pucker coat of, let me just check. Oh, I think it's, what colour was this car supposed to be? Mars Red, that's the one. So a new coat of Mars Red, and then I've got to find, so the wheels need to go. So if anyone's interested in them, send me a message. They are a set of, because I found the centre caps. They're a set of Ronalds. I've got 5 of them, all the centre caps. 4 of them have got racing slicks on them. We're going to hold on to this engine for a minute to see if we want to put it in the Mark II Golf GTI 16 valve big bumpety thing to make that right. It's got a full set of coilover suspension on it, quite a nice set of coilover suspension with the adjustable top mounts. I don't want that. It's brand new, it's never touched the road. This will be stock. I've got a person or someone I know where I can get every single original part for this that I need. So I'm going to put it back absolutely as it left the factory. So I've also got a Quaife quick steering rack for it. I don't want that. Can't put the original one back in. So there's quite a lot of exciting bits coming off. So if anyone's interested in any of that, shout. Otherwise, I'll probably list it eBay. I don't know that I can deal with Facebook Marketplace at the moment. It's a strange world. So anyway, start of Mark 1 Mars Red 1800 8-valve Mark 1 Golf GTI restoration. There she is. Thank you very much. Al 6D Diesel.